So this is some Italian sausage that I believe my dad prepared, mixed in with, I believe, sauce and spaghetti that his mom made. The sausage tastes pretty good. I believe I pretty much immediately fell asleep after finishing that. That policy memo for my national security class. The new task set has appeared. I'm almost completely done with them. There's a certain number of supplies I need to collect, and a certain number of knowledge points I need to spend. I've completed some upgrades to the residences. I expect that I'll be able to get in the Dwarven Ancient Wonders at some point. This is where I'm at currently with the research tree. I transitioned to the fairy settlement pretty late, so pretty well behind. In terms of getting the settlement resources that I need to activate the Drone Rider, City Expansion 29, Blossom Street, and Fairy Style Main Hall technologies. This is the current situation in regards to my supplies. I believe I need a new workshop, but before I do that, I need a new city expansion, I believe. Thing is, it's a 6x3 city expansion. I mean, a 6x3 building, that new workshop. So, it's not entirely sure where I'd be able to immediately place that. I currently don't have that many spell fragments, but I'm pretty sure that's because I think it's pretty difficult to get spell fragments if you don't want to disenchant your enchantments, which can provide a number of bonuses onto your Elven City. This is a level 1, level 2, and level 3 day farm. Oops. I had some Singapore noodles about 2 hours ago. And I spent the time between then and now working on the 99th Dan Hamming after restarting my laptop. In order to get rid of that Activate Windows watermark. Once the laptop boots back up, you actually have plenty of time to work on some Dan Hamming related things for the use of a combination of the Bandicam app and the Wrapper Offline preview video player. There's not too much of a rush. It's not like I have just 5 minutes, but I do know that after booting the laptop back on, eventually after enough time, the Activate Windows watermark always comes back on.
Are you making a mess?
No, I'm not making a mess.
How is it?
Good. I believe you said you made the Italian sausage?
My grandma did. She made everything.
Oh.
I just heated everything up.
Okay.
Pretty good though. It's the sauce is sweet.
Oh yeah, it's great.
I just wish I had some bread.
And yeah, that's understandable. There's a whole lot of sauce. Yeah, prior to Dad also made me some coffee at around 4:30 p.m. I got up today at around, I would say, somewhere between 8 and 9:30 in the morning. But I want to say 9 in the morning, roughly that time. Though it may be more 8:50 a.m. around that, because I remember 9 in the morning is when I remember getting that cup of coffee that was prepared for me, which, as it was left in the fridge, and Dad made it sometime around 6 and 7 in the morning, because he worked as a mailman today. It was basically a cold brew by that point. Good chance to get some knowledge points. I'm I'm not sure if there's going to end up being any more daily exclusive buildings at this point. Excuse me. I had the second order of Singapore noodles. I believe for the first round I included 2 packets of duck sauce with it, along with two fortune cookies. The fortunes for which I have with me. Here they are. Though it's tradition for each fortune in a fortune cookie on the back to contain presumably a Mandarin Chinese word. Because Mandarin is the primary Chinese dialect. But I'm not entirely sure if this is Mandarin. Or maybe this is 2 different dialects or 2 different ways of saying banana in Mandarin. Around noon, I had half of an apple fritter that I found in the fridge after Dad got it at some point. Though I'm not entirely sure of when he got it. Along with some Magic Trail Mix. I believe it's Magic Mountain Trail Mix. That's the technical name for it. If I'm remembering correctly. That Dad told me about in a phone call. I think that's also when... I think he also told me about the apple fritter. In a phone call that was somewhere between 11 in the morning and noon. I only ripped off about half of the apple fritter because that's how much Dad told me to have. As he wanted a couple bites of it for later. And then I had some more of the trail mix around. I would estimate somewhere between 3 in the afternoon and 4 in the afternoon. He got home around 4:15 in the afternoon, which I felt was pretty early for him. Considering how on some nights at work he doesn't get back until either 6 or 7 at night. Hence why I think I've been picked up from the Brockport campus as late as 8 p.m. I played some more Bloons Tower Defense 6 and got 2 significant achievements today. The first of which, for beating 15 different maps on Chips mode, gave me 4 monkey knowledge points and allowed me to fill out the military branch tree. And then just spend the last remaining point on reoccurring rangs, which allows a possibility of a boomerang thrower throwing their boomerang a second time if it returns to them. It has yet to be seen how that will ultimately change the game. Yeah. I imagine it'll increase their popping capabilities. Don't believe I've showed this before in this video, but here's where I'm at currently for the Dwarven Ancient Wonders. I believe I got a Mountain Halls rune shard from when today's tournament finished. If I remember correctly, I had to do some catering just for us to reach, for my fellowship to reach the $1,900 points level. In Elvenar, I'm currently stuck on that quest that's asking for me to get the fairy portal at least level 2, because Get getting it to level 2 requires coins that I at present don't have, because I believe I exhausted my coin and supplies from building those flower lane streets that you need in order to connect settlement resource buildings to the settlement portal, or the guest race portal, may be the more technical term. I have currently have this bottle of splash water. But it's not entirely necessary at this particular point. So you couldn't eat all of the...
Yeah, well, I had a ton of spaghetti left. The sauce. I didn't have enough. You had more spaghetti. I had more sauce.
And I managed to eat absolutely everything. I cleaned the bowl up.
I know, without bread. Crazy.
Yeah, well, the tomato tastes pretty good.
I know.
Thanks for the hot fudge. The hot fudge is at a temperature that I would personally rate as warm. It does taste pretty good, though.